Hey, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? Street Trading here with our with another trade lesson video for everybody. Looking at a 15-minute chart of TAL Education Group, Consumer Defensive Sector. Let's get into it. So, we had this going into our pre-market session on our trade ideas video for everybody yesterday. Hopefully, you guys caught this with us. What are we looking at here? Obviously, these guys are under pressure. A lot of the online education industry is getting hit right now. These guys aren't the only one. There's a couple other ones as well, and everything just kind of flowed with it. So moving into the trade, into the idea, you're seeing it on a technical standpoint. This thing's been bleeding out since pretty much the middle-ish of February, and it's breaking through all of its long-term moving averages on the daily. So obviously there's a lot of overhead selling pressure, and we see this time and time again. When you have this crack through some major moving averages, you have this last ditch effort pushed up to the upside to get the best average before you slam right back down again. So you're just seeing this time and time again with this. Literally, it's a rinse and repeat type of technical pattern. That on top of the fundamentals are adding to the fire. So it gave us a lot of strong conviction as to this thing was going to bleed out. Coincidentally enough, the market was running yesterday, so I had a pretty solid up day. But just like anything else, doesn't mean every single security is going to be pushing higher, right? So if you're bleeding out, nothing's going to help you, right? Even the market, right? So I mean, obviously, if the market is on your side as far as the direction is concerned, it's that much deeper of a sell-off, obviously to the downside. But the market was pushing up. These guys didn't give two shits. The guys, the boys needed to get out, and they got out in a fast way. Right out of the gate, there was nothing for us to risk off of, right? Obviously we saw bleeding out right literally immediately. Well, you had this push up, and then obviously got absorbed all the selling, absorbed that bullshit push up right out of the gate, and just flushed it out in a really quick, big way. But there was really no way to manage risk, right? Not out of the gate. So we had to wait a little bit. We waited. Anyway, we're going to get into the details how we traded, why we traded, where we traded it, levels that we ended up getting involved, and how we managed it. So it ended up being a very, very solid trade for us to the downside. We scaled in, scaled out, and just let it ride. So it was one of those things you just got to get out of your own way, right? There was plenty of times when the boys were trying to shake people out, but if you pay yourself along the way, then you can kind of withstand those storms, right? And leave some on the table for the ride. And these guys paid. All right, so let's get into details here.